That's the funny part. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, we would have to find that karma earth angel to clear the karma, and it's what it is. I mean, that's what their soul signed up for. They signed up to experience this karmic contract that they're stuck in. Make a wish. I can't do anything about that. I mean, when I hear a reader say that Pisces, that energy they sent destroys everything you love. Well, you know, I do. I love my city, my country, my county, and everyone that got in the way of my destiny. You got to love them unconditionally. You just do. she said she said the destiny swappers got in the way and now the universe is removing them. How does the universe remove people? And I mean, it's what it is. I don't know how alarming that sounds to other people. To me, it almost sounds alarming. It almost sounds alarming, especially if I was in the group. Shit, I'd be alarmed. Oh, God. I'm in the group karma group. Oh, no. Destiny swappers. Oh, no. That's what it is. I can't do anything about it. I mean, I probably could, but I'd have to find that earth angel first. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And I mean, I know they don't care until their shoes are in the feet. And when you put a human caterpillar, confirmation, when you put a human caterpillar, that's a lot of feet in one pair of shoes there, buddy. That's a lot of feet in one pair of shoes, isn't it? I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. And I'm not responsible for how people feel or what they like. I'm not concerned with what they like, what they don't like. Simple enough. Simple enough. I mean, we can always go and listen to these tarot readers that talk about what we do, but that was the whole thing. When the Earth Angel Empress energy walks away and calls their energy back, everything falls apart. Okay. What falls apart? What are they talking about? I have no idea what they're talking about. So, and I'm not even playing dumb. I didn't consent for anyone to siphon my energy. Let's do some stranger things, shall we? God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. And I mean, to have confirmation this morning that it's just starting. We said that. It's an 8-year cycle, and it's just starting. Thank you, Spirit. Can't do anything about that. Sweet. Wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best of luck over the next 8-year cycle. That's what it is. What is the difference? It's not one person going through an 8-year cycle. It's a group. Okay. Congratulations. The group will learn how to work together. They'll learn how to clear their karma. Because I don't care what they learn. It's a lesson or a blessing. They took the lesson instead of the blessing. Okay. We all make our own choices. Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, do they have something that belongs to the Earth Angel that would clear their karma? They won't give up for we're not going to give up something that's not ours. No, we have to keep everything that's not ours. Okay, cool. Enjoy your karma. Thank you, Spirit. It's simple enough. That's what it is. We're good. We're good. We're okay. We're okay with what we got. It's simple enough. That's why we move in silence and don't fucking tell people what we're doing. Because they try to ruin it and then get everybody, thank you, Spirit, wrapped up in a karmic cycle. Oh, no. It's written in the comments. I mean, don't tell me that the whole fucking group is illiterate. Come on now. I know one of you in the group can read. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Am I saying everything on Google's right? No, but if they're already seeing the effects, expect the unexpected. What is the difference? It's not one person going through it. It's a group. Cool. How big is the group? I remember hearing a reader say, Pisces. You will be shocked to know how many people were involved. Simple enough. Okay, great. Good. That's what it is. That's a good thing. They will learn what karma. They learn karma. They learn the presence of the I am. Good. They learn that they have a purpose on earth and not someone else's. Good. 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 Simple enough. Are they still going to try to use fear? Absolutely. Is it going back on them tenfold? That's why they do it. They're complete fear. Thank you, Spirit. Or greed. Thank you, Spirit. Or jealousy, or envy, or wrath, or sloth. Whatever they put out went back on them tenfold. They're complete. They're whole. They're whole too. It's just what it is. Except the things that they're whole with is probably not going to be the best outcome for them. Thank you, Spirit. And with a group force going back, God force mirror, that was going to be the message of concern was, if a group was putting out energy or taking it, they were either putting out or they were taking. Either way, it was a negative action because they were putting out negative energy or they were taking energy without consent. They had negative intentions. Okay, great. That's all going back on them. I can't. Them. That's not a me. That's a them. We had 4 years to learn pronouns now. We don't need to have a remedial course in them, those, and they. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I don't care to do anything about that. I'm not responsible for other people. Simply, just me, responsible for myself. I've raised my kids what time I could, and if they turned out bad, well, hey, you know what? I'm glad they've got such wonderful mothers. You sure do got a lot of that family energy in there. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? When I hear a reader say, Pisces, you spent the first half of your life learning lessons. Everything you do with these people is a fucking lesson. That's why they're still stuck in karmic lessons. Karmic people. Simple enough. We were all placed in a very specific point. There's nothing better I like to hear than God hid the earth angel. God hid the divine being. When I heard a reader say that, God hid the divine light being in plain sight. Oh, you mean Divine Street? It's right here. I live right here on Divine Street. Imagine that. Imagine that. You think the universe has been showing us the signs all along? Why does everything work out for Pisces? Why the fuck does the universe constantly send me signs I pay attention to? Thank you, Spirit. And, I have to give a shout out. Yes, it happened. Yes, it did. Thank you for that. I have to give a shout out. I can't judge the FBI for protecting reptilians. I did it for a long time. Simple enough. Don't have some fucking half-wit dupter tell me that a young lady's only got 4 months left to live. I will throw a bubble over her head, call it in, pray for her. It's omnipotent, omnipresent. She gave me fucking consent. However, what's the problem? She's still probably somewhere getting high. The red-headed, green-eyed monster in your cards is probably running around somewhere, still living it up. Okay, cool. I'm not concerned about any of that. Spirit's what it is. Simple enough. I see things that you don't see because I took classes you didn't take, and I'm fucking good at it. So, I'm not going to sit here and belittle myself for the value I put into myself. And I'm not going to make fucking other people, you're not even aware of some of the shit that I've done. Simple enough. Some of the classes that I've taken, some of the self-improvement things that I have went through, people are unaware of that. It's none of their fucking business. Simple enough. Simple enough. People will look at these classes and go, oh, that shit's a scam. I take it and improve it. I'm a troubleshooter. Thank you, Spirit. And we have hidden knowledge in our DNA. Okay, great. Well, how many times have you heard, I would have never thought of that? My entire fucking life has been surrounded around that statement. I'd have never thought of that. Well, yeah, that's what it is. I think of all the shit people don't. Simple enough. Which would lead to me being able to see the things that they don't either. However, what comes around goes around to that. You've already got readers picking up the fact that these people are seeing shit, that they're being haunted. I'm telling you, if they have anything remotely negative happening in their environment, in the polarity of the positive things that are happening in mine, the sun is surrounded by the angels. What is she talking about? A angelic Reiki master? Is that what she's talking about? Is she talking about the Pisces sun? It's just what it is. This mastering, working with the angels. Okay, I can go with that Mystic 9. Thank you for that. Now, what is the polarity to that? I'm telling you, you got a guy named Lee that's making a channel about it in the UK. All you can see is the bottoms of his feet. He's absolutely being tormented by demons. You can't fucking prove it to me any other way. He's having the exact opposite happening in his home as what goes on in mine. Okay, cool. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. So that puts me in the middle going, okay, well, if we have this going on in this location and that going on in that location, simple enough. It's simple enough. It's a timeline split. Simple enough. All right, what is the problem? Groups. Thank you, Spirit. Gaggles. Hives and herds chose to go along. Consciously or unconsciously, knowing or unknowingly, chose to go along with people that were doing shit in the dark. Okay, great. What does it say about destiny swapping and trying to sacrifice everyone? Whether you knew or not, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Simple enough. Simple enough. And doing forbidden jinn magic, that is the dumbest shit I have. That's my past life energy trying to be used against me. I've already learned that lesson. How did Pisces get out of that? I've already learned that lesson. Wasn't fucking too hard. But you didn't tell us. No, I didn't. Nobody asked. It's ask and receive. Now that they're locked into it, sure, I'm happy to openly talk about it. Magician's upside down. I'm more than happy to talk about. I mean, we've talked a little bit about it. But now that we're getting confirmation, because anytime you talk about it, what's the first thing they do? Oh, that person's crazy. Now they're going to be going crazy. Simple enough. And my advice to you is, since you know what these individuals are going to be going through, because I'm fucking telling you, standing in the light of truth, I went through what they're going to be going through. What's the difference? I'm protected. They're not. Thank you, Spirit. They don't believe the shit that I can do. They don't believe the shit that I say. Okay, great. Now, when they play the victim, which it's going to kind of be hard for them to play the victim, they will be victims. So when they're all, because they victimize themselves, what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. They wanted Pisces to be the victim. They will be the victim. They won't be playing the fucking victim. They will be. As they go through that, fucking whatever happens, okay, great. What got them in that situation, my advice, don't fucking be don't be a crash dummy. Don't be a dumbass. Or your ass will be next. It's simple enough. It's the laws of the universe. They have broken spiritual laws. There's nothing they can do. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing they can do. And I'm not going to do anything about it till I find that Earth Angel. Once I find that Earth Angel, then maybe we can fucking do something about it. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Until in the meantime, I'm getting back on my destiny. I suggest everyone get back on theirs. Simple enough. A day or two ago, she was like, Pisces, pay attention to that chaos fucking magic backfiring. Dogs and shit acting crazy. I fucking dog barking at the wall. I was fucking at the wall. Total fucking glitch in the Matrix. Birds and shit acting chaotic. Ambulances and shit at the school after I said it yesterday. Yeah, I'd say we're glitching out pretty good. Ooh, almost dropped those. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Cards in the upright. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Isn't it good to go within? And you got and super shout out to the Reiki master that was doing the Soul Star to Earth Star chakra. Holy shit! Let me leave that alone. She's good. She's good. Talk about clearing. I'm just kind of glowing. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. What is the focus, Spirit? Ooh, Knight of Spokes. Don't we keep getting this guy? Don't we keep getting this guy? Kind of, you look at the body language in that situation, and the vulnerability. Now they're looking over to the right. Hang on, let me look at the card. Yeah, see if in his position, right, he would be looking to the right, like I should have done the right thing. I'm turning my back to the left, which to me is the left-hand path. I'm turning my back to the sun. I want to look to the right. I'm kind of looking to the right. I might want to do the right thing. However, yeah, it's just what it is. My car is facing the right way. My car is facing the right way, but I still have my back against the sun. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. What are their intentions? Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. It's in the upside down position. However, in the upright, do you see how the left hand path is trying to offer the treat to the right hand path? So it's what it is. It's the left and the right working together. It's the left and the right working together. It's the dark and the light. What is straight from the divine? She said, shady backdoor corporate deals. Okay, cool. So that'll be their biggest flex in life. Is they've made these deals. They can't get out of the deals. The shit still isn't going to work due to divine intervention. And now their biggest flex in life will be men in black suits doing shady backdoor deals with other men. Imagine that. Imagine that. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. What are we looking at for awareness? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Look at that spark in the upright. See that little spark right there at the base of the handlebars? It's just what it is. See, I was kind of calling to you. Come on, ride me. Look how bright I get. Simple enough. Simple enough. And you got to think, we are stepping into the unknown. When the path disappears and the fog starts to clear, it's certainly a fall scene. So, and that's the message of concern. I've heard multiple readers that I agree with talking about this fall soul harvest season. Okay, great. I've already had one DM come in. They're planning another Geno delete session. Okay, cool. What they want for another is what they want for themselves. That's why they're trying to plan this shit, thinking that they can get out of it when the energy's already been reversed. There's nothing. Yeah, fucking Argyle. Imagine that. Here comes Argyle again, popping right out with the Knight of Strands. That's what it is. The Knight, the slowest moving card in the deck. Okay, cool. So we have a fabric of life. Timelines that are completely jacked up. Why? People playing with witchcraft and shit on drugs and alcohol. Plain and simple. That's why we're in the position that we're in. Because people got a hold of knowledge they had absolutely no business getting a hold of. Aleister Crowley was an opium addict. Simple enough. So what kind of people in California are drawn to Aleister Crowley material? I heard them talking about doing money spells and da-da-da-da-da for more opium. Make it make sense. They didn't give a shit about the magic, the tradition, none of that shit. The fact that Aleister Crowley ate baby shit to impress his subconscious mind. Simple enough. 3 of spokes is what it is. Where are we exploring? The 3 of spokes. Have you ever seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? You ever seen that movie? Everything Everywhere All at Once? If you've ever seen that, like the video. If you've seen it, let me know down in the comments so I know I'm not just fucking talking out my ass. There were parts in that movie where for them to jump timelines, they had to do something weird, something that didn't fit the timeline, right? And I'm sitting there watching it, and he's like grabbing gum from under the desk, and yeah, they had to do something weird to be able to pull off their little. If you've never seen it, it's a fucking weird movie. Anyway, every time I saw that, I thought these people are impressing their subconscious mind to pull off a magic trick. Anyway, leave it alone, right? Me sitting in deep thought on why these people would possibly be drawn to baneful magic as a practice to get what they want. Very simple. There's no physical evidence. It's exactly why. It's the main reason. That's why they're drawn to it. They can get away with shit, and there's no physical evidence. And then once they get involved in it, it becomes an addiction. It becomes an obsession. They're obsessed. Oh God! It's just, you're talking about, okay, great. So there's a manhunt for a serial unaliver, and he will stop at nothing until someone puts a stop to him. Okay, cool. That's what these individuals are doing with voodoo and shit. Simple enough. It ain't no different. They have found a way. They have found a way to get away with it. Until what? This is when I hear Mystic 9, they attack the Earth Angel's nervous system. Is that why I had to go see a neurologist? They attacked the crown of the Earth Angel. Is that the weird shit that showed up on my MRI? I'm glad I recovered from it. What's the issue? That energy going back on them. Soon as I heard a reader this morning talking about Pisces, everything, you're obviously going to win because you're still moving and shaking. Well, if you've got people sitting in a tower moment waiting for Pisces to stop moving and shaking, and you've got them attacking my nervous system, confirmation. That's you having to take care of people that are still moving and shaking. Knight of Spokes in the upside down position. The Knight of Spokes. Right? I mean, we knew this was going to happen. No one gave a shit when it was just one person that they thought was crazy with 5-star reviews. Now it's going to be groups of people with no fucking business, no reviews, no reason, no purpose on Earth other than to play around in someone else's. And now everybody's going to have something to say. Oh, but they were such good people! They were such good people! The fuck out of here. Upside down, this knight is ruled by his emotions, which can be exciting and thrilling, but when upside down can be hard to handle. You may be channeling this card with jealousy, impulsiveness, or entitlement, allowing your feelings to blot out your good sense. You think the jealousy and the envy cause these individuals to blot out their good sense with black magic? Simple enough. And you will have to believe these readers when they tell you that that energy has to go somewhere. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to go home, but it didn't stay here. Simple enough. I didn't fucking cry about it. I don't want to hear any crying from them. It's what it is. No one would have believed you anyway, Pisces. Yeah, I know. Now you're going to have whole groups that are going to be going through that shit. And it's what it is. You have the choice. You cannot believe them, but I'm telling you, whatever they did that got them in that position, you do not want to earn the same karma that they're going to be getting. Simple. It's what comes around goes around. No one is safe from this. Simple enough. No one is safe from this. Confirmation. Thank you. Yeah, this person can't live. Imagine that. People can't live. Allowing your feelings to blot out your good sense. Gain some distance from the situation at hand and allow yourself to come back to center. Didn't we just do a video on grounding and centering? Aw, thank you for that, Spirit. Don't worry, a little perspective won't mess up your hair. It won't mess up your hair. Look at that. The Miami Vice hair. It won't mess up your hair there, pretty boys. Simple enough. Ground yourself. Grounded and centered. That's what it is. And it is a concern. Why is it a concern? Because I already said it. I already said that as soon as we closed out that cycle, they would be starting one. And then I hear confirmation this morning. Pisces, you're still moving and shaking, but now it's just the beginning. Yes, what is it going to be just the beginning of? It's not one person completing a cycle. It's a whole group starting one. Can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to clear their karma, but I wouldn't know anything about that. I gotta find that Earth Angel. It's just what I've got more important things to do. The Eight of Scoops. We gotta worry about our own destinies. We can't worry about other people's group karmic contracts. Is the pursuit of perfection getting in the way of completion? Do you find yourself struggling to enjoy work you once loved because your standards are too high? Not only are you setting yourself up for frustration, you are also allowing yourself to become rigid. Flexibility and a nimble approach are necessary in life. How can you find a way to let go of impossible expectations? So I hear they're still trying to take out an Earth Angel. So it says now they're breaking spiritual laws. It's just what it is. They and that's basically what it is. You've gotten individuals involved that think they're prestigious. They think they're some kind of big, and they've gotten themselves in something. They can't let their image suffer. They were judges. They were lawyers. They were police officers. They were doctors. Confirmation. Right? And if what they did in the dark comes to the light, then that brings everything they've ever done into question when they were sworn to serve and protect humanity. Simple enough. That's why we've transmuted it to the spiritual realm. That's what it is. Simple enough. Karma will show us who was involved. You'll be able to look at that person and go, oh, that's what they wanted for someone else. Okay, it makes sense now. They wanted to cost that person an arm and a leg. Oh, they're missing an arm and a leg. Simple enough. You got to think, how long was it allowed to go on? They took the devil's bait. The devil wanted as many souls as possible. That energy, the body jumpers and shit that we talk about, okay, cool. They wanted as many people to join as possible. Why would that energy possibly want one little old earth angel that's ascending into union with the divine when it can have all the ones who didn't? We told you that. Now we see evidence of it. Okay, great. So now we're seeing evidence of what we already predicted. Is it worse than what we predicted? Absolutely. I've said that over and over again. You don't want my predictions coming true. They're always worse. I try to fucking sugar. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the karma go down. I can't do anything about that. What are we aware of? The 9 of Spokes. Remember the lesson of letting go. Learned with the 8 of Spokes This card represents the something better you were waiting for. It's time to indulge yourself, to reward all the dedication and hard work you have done. That's what it is. When I hear readers saying that they are starting their cycle, they got in the way of a destiny. The universe is going to be removing the players out of the way. Okay, great. New level, new devils. Somebody loved those people. Simple enough. That's what it is. Now we're going to have to do it. Oh, God, it's all his fault. No. What you put out goes back on you. 5-star reviews, that shit's my fault. Black magic and shit backfiring? No. That was done in groups. That was ritualistically done in groups. Cults, covens. Do I know the people? Yes. Did I tell you? Sure did. Am I standing in my integrity? I don't fucking care. That's what I did. I left those people because I didn't fucking care anymore. Why they're still worried about anything that I'm doing? Confirmation. Why they're still worried about anything I'm doing is not my problem. That's their problem now. That's your problem, their problem, the fucking flying circus monkey problem. Just what it is. Pisces, you have been preparing and shielding for this moment. Yes, tarot reader, because that is my lesson. I'm building the Dharma path. I can't worry about the karmic problems. That's what I started out doing. That was what the business was built for. To help it. No. They didn't want help. They wanted to stop that, only to stop themselves. Right? So now that they wanted to stop that, only to stop themselves, there's still people going to be around that figure, I can't compute what's going on here. We need someone to blame. Oh, yeah, cool. The person that's not fucking moving anymore. The person that can't do the breath work, they can't take the breath work class. That's what it is. Right? And for me to tell you a year ago, we've talked about all this shit that I'm talking about right now a year ago. Okay, great. We knew this day was coming. It came out in the cards today, confirmation. Okay, great. Their cycle is starting. It's the fall season. The fall of man. Dun, dun, dun. Can't do anything about that. Right? They didn't have a sense of urgency to stop it. They had a sense of continuous negative. They created a negative snowball effect. Okay, great. Now they have to eat yellow snow. I can't do anything about that. The Knight of Strands. That's what happens when people don't believe what's going on, and then they have fucking evidence. They're looking at the evidence going, oh God, I can't believe this happened. Well, yeah, it's because you don't listen. You don't listen. You don't take the fucking cotton out of your ears and stick it in your mouth when people have a fucking higher perspective than yours. That's what it is. I completely lost all my faith in your boys in blue sworn to protect and serve when they fucking asked me what I do for a living. I was explaining Reiki and QHHT to them, and they were trying to tell me I was sounding crazy. Well, it is Japanese, you fucking half-witted redneck that's fucking armed and dangerous and completely unaware in the dark. It's Japanese from the land of immortals. And I hear some of your boys have now got you wrapped up in group karma. Enjoy that shit. Enjoy the fall of man. Simple enough. And then we get confirmation. They couldn't step in because it was a conflict of interest. Cool, the universe don't give a fuck about you or your conflict of interest when a magic backfires. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's a simple Google. We don't need evidence. You'll be it. This is simple enough. Looking for someone to fucking blame. Now you've got people that are going to be losing their minds that you put in a place of power. This is how spiritual wars become physical wars. Simple enough. Because my belief system's better than yours. Yeah, well, guess what, fucktard? My belief system's better than yours. Oh shit, I'm in that belief system next lifetime. My belief system's better than yours. Oh fuck, I'm over in that belief system next lifetime. I can't prove that shit wrong. What it is. When I see it play out, but some things you just can't unsee. Right? And you can tell them that, oh, that sounds crazy. Well, because it challenges your belief system, your program. That means you're fucking programmed into something you're about to have evidence for. You're about to get a lesson. You're about to get a learning experience that you've never fucking thought you would see. In the upright, as Argyle says, try before you deny. This night encourages you to listen to your instincts, but also consider exploring something new. You don't have to know every detail before you say yes. Just go with the flow. Telling you, the shit that I was freaking out about on this channel a year ago came out in confirmation the past 3 days. Okay. So I know for a fact that the 3 confirmations I got those women don't know a fucking thing I said a year ago. They weren't listening to me. Got my confirmation. What did she say? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? Yeah, about 9 months, I would reckon. Simple enough. Right? So now that shit's manifested. Okay, great. It's in fruition. Now what are you going to do? Three of Spokes. The 3 of Spokes. That's what it is. We've already went through the grieving process. Simple enough. When I got readers talking about these people are dropping like flies, that's where the morning star comes in. We're mourning now. It's not a sun will come out in the morning. No, it's the opposite. It's the morning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. We did tell you, no, there's no arguing. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Pisces, these people are going to have you apologizing for something that you didn't do. I'm sorry. I agree with that tarot reader. Look at all these people that magic has backfired on. I'm sorry. Did they drink the Kool-Aid? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The fucking Pee Wee Herman comes out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's what it is. They don't believe in psychics. Okay, great. I don't believe in their problems that they're having. Simple enough. Oh, we can't believe this is happening. I don't know why. We told you a year ago. Simple enough. That's for real. Think about that. Well, we told you it was going to happen. Yeah, but we didn't believe you. Okay, so you didn't believe us, and now it's happening. Okay, cool. So who's in the fucking right and who's in the wrong? The 3 of Spokes in the upright position. The friends who ride together stay tied together. And the 3 of Spokes is inviting you to celebrate your people. No crew is tighter than the party, and their friendships have seen them through the good times, the bad times, and the downright strange times. Take inspiration from them and make time for your best friends. They deserve to know how much you love them. What is that? It sounds like a fucking going away party to me. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. You got to think. You've got people who were dipped in the depths of jealousy, envy, greed, and ego using baneful magic practices, voodoo, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? No one believes in that shit. Okay, so you have someone in the dark doing shit that you don't believe in, and then coming out of the fucking dark and they're manipulating you, telling you this. That's the magician, the manipulator. They're manipulating you. Oh yeah. They're creating a hate train, right? And you took your fucking ticket on the Polar Express All of you got it. You got your ticket to the Polar Express. You got on the hate train. That shit is now crashing. You bought the ticket. You got on the train. The train is crashing, and we didn't board that shit. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. Namaste.